Hey everyone, it's Flora,
And Fauna.
and this is Flora and Fauna's teaching my sister the Mahans episode.
43?
Yay!
42?
43, 43. It's 43. You win. And I need to remember to hit my push to talk because we are on TeamSpeak. And why are we on TeamSpeak?
I don't know, you woke me up.
Thanks for playing along.
Hey
Anyway, we are joined today by Mead and Grianan. Say hi, guys.
Hey guys.
Hello.
And we're going to see their base, and Grianan's going to teach Fauna about IC2 crops, because she knows more than I do. And we figured, why have mediocre teacher when you could have someone who knows more?
Oh, put the pressure on me. I got you there, Flora.
Let's see. Some other updates. I added more blue electric furnaces, if you couldn't notice. Because I was working on the rail project and we ran out of stairs, and I'm like, oh, this is going to take forever to cook stone. I want more blue electric furnaces. So I added some. And I also, it's dark out, but oh well. I also added some more solar panels back here. So, yay, solar panels. And I'm going back inside because it's night. And where did you go, Fauna?
You will never know. Ah! Everything's attacking me!
Apparently she went somewhere bad. Got it.
It was scary.
So I'm gonna teleport over to Mead's house. You should probably
Come
do the
on
same. It's a Grianan. Hello.
Wow, I got such a bad computer. I don't even see you guys yet.
Yeah, it can take a second. Yeah, I feel so cheap. We only have backpacks. You guys have lap packs. Maybe I'll teach Fauna how to make a lap pack.
Yay!
Yeah, we have to get used to having to hit push to talk. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna fix that. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back.
Yay!
So
Yay!
nice base you have here. Very cave-like.
Yes, slightly cave-like.
Yeah, slightly. I just noticed you had an emerald fall. What is this?
That's for the quarry.
Aha.
It's
Interesting.
coming in way to the northeast. So I have it snaking through the base. You can actually see the pipes over here, and I just thought it'd be cool to have it drop down and be able to see that.
Cool. So, it's night out. Probably not best time to go and look at crops. What are you looking at, Fauna?
Why is there a
Slimes.
piece of glass here?
That's a giant slime. Just saying.
That piece of glass there, Flora, Fauna, is because I kept walking in there and that's not the way I need to go.
Oh.
And yes, the slimes there are constant guests. We must live in the middle of a slime chunk.
Slimes.
Yeah, we got lucky when we cleared that room out for the peat bog
What do you mean you got lucky?
with a slime chunk.
Oh. Man, I don't know if I'd consider a slime chunk lucky, but sure.
Why is the other side of the room so dark?
It's not to me.
Yeah, it's just a graphical glitch,
Oh, no, it is.
or maybe not.
When I expanded that room yesterday, I didn't get enough lights in there. Yeah, go ahead and light it up. After clearing all that out, I got tired and didn't put lights up. Probably needs to be turned on, huh?
So what do you think, Fauna? Seeing other people's houses?
Oh. Ooh, crops.
Yes, that right there is not where I'm doing any type of crossbreeding. That is just for producing crops that I want more of the actual resources. So it's a real basic system in there.
What are the ones on the right called? The red ones.
Those are netherworts.
Ooh.
Really, you don't know something from vanilla?
I've never messed with nether stuff.
Ah, okay. Oh, it's day out. We can go outside.
Oh, this is a snow biome.
Yep, I pick only the best places to live.
You don't sail for, 2 whole Let's Play episodes? Alright, so lead us out.
All right, this way.
Oh, this way? I thought you had to go through the pink house.
Nope.
The pink house is our present from Quigley. It was
Yes, it
here
is.
It was here before I was here, and it was the biggest reason I had to move in with Mead instead of making my own place.
Because it was pink.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Have you ever gone by my little tent house up here? You'll kind of get the idea.
I've seen it on one of your episodes. But,
Even more
yeah.
pink.
And purple. And magenta. And this must be your cropped house.
Yep, this is my greenhouse, and I'm in the middle of redoing it a little bit, which you'll be able to see in the back right-hand corner. Come on inside. There she is.
Cool. It's very colorful.
Right.
Oh, I
Right
like
now-
this.
Right now, you'll notice that most of the crops have a piece of glass over the top of them. And the reason I did that was so I wouldn't accidentally walk on them, because even crouching doesn't work properly for me.
Yeah.
But then I found that that was stunning the growth of my crops. So if you'll notice back over here on this corner, I am building up my crops. And
So you
keeping the
can't
path
walk on
down.
them.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
So,
Let me
what
get
can you
Miss
teach us?
Fauna. Yeah, let me get Miss Fauna a few pieces.
And keep in mind, I'm the camera, so if there's anything overly
Ah.
crucial.
Then I should probably give this to you, Flora, because since you're the camera, that's the way I gave it to Mead last time.
Well, give it to Fauna so that she can learn how to use it. But I'll take a look at it after she's done using it.
I know what? Let's see. I'm going to give you this one. And give Fauna that one. Fauna has a crop analyzer that has a gosh, I can't think, energy crystal in it for its battery, and yours is just a battery. You would only be able to run one seed packet. She can run as many as I throw at her, but you'll be able to show the people what we need to do.
Mine doesn't have a battery.
Oh, what have I done with your battery?
I don't know.
Is there one in there?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and pick that one up.
There you go. And Fauna,
Alright.
yours has an energy crystal in it, right?
I don't see an energy crystal. I just see a black box thing.
Okay, put the crop analyzer in your hotbar, and then right-click, holding it.
Oh yeah, it has an energy crystal.
Okay. All right. So for the viewers that aren't familiar with it, the crop analyzer is a device that you create that reads your crops. Now what it does is take and right click on that black plant right in front of us.
Blackthorn. There's a bunch of letters and numbers.
Exactly. So the plant there is a blackthorn, and those numbers, and I'm trying to remember them because I don't have one right now. I believe it's growth, then gain, and then resistance. Those numbers start with zeros and can go all the way up to 31. And remember I said we were stunting the growth with these plants?
Mm-hmm.
My numbers are decreasing because of the glass on top of it. I'm hoping that the ones in the back I'm actually going to be able to produce bigger and bigger numbers, the ones without the glass. Now click on the yellow one right here beside us, the one that looks like little daisies.
Unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Says unknown.
The unknown crops are the ones that we've crossbred. Now I want you to just to left click on it, on that same yellow one.
Oh,
It threw it to me. Here you go.
I got some of it too.
Right.
Unknown seeds.
Right, so we've got unknown seeds, we've got an unknown plant, and that is what you're going to stick through the crop analyzer to figure out exactly what those plants are. I'm going to give Flora another one as well so she can run it for the camera.
Oh, I got two.
Oh, you got
seed
two.
packs? Okay.
All right. So all you do is you right-click the crop analyzer, open, and make sure the seed packet's in your hotbar.
You got it.
And then you put it in, and it'll analyze it.
Right.
Dandelion.
And then you have to
And you
keep
have-
putting it through to get all the information.
Sorry, Flora, I didn't mean to talk over you.
It's fine. I do know a little bit, just not like the pure science. I know basics.
Alright. I got dandelion seeds. Growth of 3. What's GA again?
Gain.
Gain.
Gain of 2 and resistance of 0. So I got some
Okay.
dandelion yellow, so.
Right, and the dandelion yellow is what the resource that crop produces. If it were not for Quigley's huge wool farm, I would probably use much more of these dyes than I do. But since he has that wool farm, I don't really use them as much. But you still use them for making colored wires and things like that, which we're going to be using in our next one. I thought I had some crops.
Oh,
But I don't.
I've taught Fauna how to make crops before.
Okay, so you've taught Fauna how to make crops. So what we would do, if you had them in your hand right now, which you probably don't, and I don't have any, is you would then right-click on these upright sticks, and it would make cross sticks. And those cross sticks would be left for crossbreeding. At that point, the black plant
Can I have
that's
my
over
bag?
there, the blackthorn, and this orange plant here, which is pumpkins, those would crossbreed into something else. And just because that's a blackthorn and a pumpkin doesn't mean that you're going to get anything even remotely like those. You probably will, like we got dandelions, and dandelions and blackthorn are both flowers, but you could get anything. You could get netherwort. And in fact, right before I got the dandelions, my one before that was netherwort.
Cool.
Now, one of the reasons that I wanted to do this episode with you is Fauna was using crops to plant wheat. And, we came on one day and some of the admins noticed that her entire wheat field was full of weeds.
Right, it's kind of funny that you should mention that right now. I came to the middle to show you this thing in the middle. The very center of my farm is a crop matron. That's this white block that's in the middle here. And the crop matron is probably empty right now. Yes, because I've used, oh look, thanks for the crops. Because I've used everything out of it. But if you click on it, you'll see the 3 bars in the top. The first one is for fertilizer. The second one is for hydration cells. And the last one is for Weed X. You can also do this by hand, but I find that I don't do it often enough, and the crop matron takes unless you're going to sit here and do it all the time, the crop matron takes pretty good care of it itself. So Weed X is something that your plants needed so that they wouldn't grow in a bunch of weeds instead. Now you could have sat there and taken a bottle of Weed X, which I'll show you, and right clicked on your plants, and that would have protected them from the weeds. Or in my case, I stick them in the crop matron and let that do it for themselves. Look in this box right here, Fauna, and you'll see the Weed X down at the bottom row, those red and green cans. That Weed X, like I said, protects your plants from weeds. And I'm going to go stick one of everything in my crop matron real quick so I don't end up with a bunch of weeds in mine. If you were to click on my crop matron right now, you would see that it's going through everything pretty quickly because I've neglected it today. Another thing you need to know about weeds is never, ever, ever leave upright crop sticks left in the ground without a plant on them or the cross-breeding crops, because weeds will take over. Sometimes before you get your plant down, you'll see weeds. So never leave crop sticks unattended.
Cool. Do you have any questions, Fauna?
What are these purple plants? Purple flowers.
Sure. Go ahead, take your crop matron and click on it. And if it says unknown crop, that's because that was a crossbreed. But if it doesn't, it'll show you. But what they are either tulips or venamilia. Both of those are purple on my screen.
This one is a venamilia, but I don't know the others.
Here, this one's a tulip over here, this corner. Except we just stepped on it somehow.
I probably didn't. Was I already fixing that one? It's fine. It's no big deal. I'm not sure how we did it, but I'm redoing all of these lower ones anyway, so.
Well, it was a tulip.
It was a tulip.
And then you killed it.
This one here, Fauna, is cocoa beans. The one with the brown on it, that's cocoa beans. You can actually grow that here. And like I said about the netherworts, Fauna, that's pretty cool because you see that one over there in the corner? You know, we can grow these here in the overworld. You don't have to go to the nether. I have more netherwort than I could possibly need at this point.
So this netherwort, it says it's 000, but obviously it's grown. So obviously 0 doesn't mean no growth.
Exactly. It's just that's the default. It's not.
And
it's
would you
not
never
anything
get a
special.
seed packet from this, or like?
No, you could still get a seed packet from it. It just would have, if you got a seed packet from this one, it would be 000.
Ah. All right. Anything else?
One other thing I want to mention real quick, and then I think we're pretty much done. To get some of the really special plants, or if you happen to get lucky and get a special plant like, for example, Feru, you have to have certain things up underneath your dirt block. This dirt block has to be here because it's, you know, what you're going to plant your stuff on. But say you get the Feru plant and you need to make it grow, you're going to need to put an iron block underneath the dirt block. These, for 3 or 4 downward, the dirts or the iron blocks or the sands or whatever that are under it help determine what plants you have. So for example, in this garden, I have a way to go down below it and look at my dirt blocks so I can change what's underneath it.
Now, is that iron ore or iron blocks?
Iron ore, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
All right. Any questions, Fauna? Do you think you can make one of these greenhouses?
Maybe. I don't know.
Alright. And we'll be right back. Alright, so, we're recording again.
How far does water hydration read?
That means better with the technical stuff like that. Isn't it 4 from the corner?
Yeah, it's 4 diagonally, so it's 9 by 9. Something we should all be familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but I just make sure it's overwatered, okay?
Yeah, it's better to be, more safe. Alright, well, I think this was a good episode. What do you think, Fauna?
Yay!
So maybe you can build one of these. Right?
Maybe.
Right.
We
Alright.
don't have a lot of room outside our house.
Yeah, well, we can make room.
And you don't have to have a huge one. I mean, even you can play with, 2 sets of 3 by 2. Now, from what I understand, but I haven't really messed with it yet, the more crops you have around the crossbreed crop, the better your plants can be. I haven't messed with that too much. I'm still learning. But so you could have like 9 by 9s and 3 by 3s and put just one crossbreed in the middle, and have like 3 sets of those and play with those. You don't have to have a large space.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, I'm Flora.
I'm Fauna.
I'm Grianan.
And I'm Mead.
And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.